I've just finished reading this book. The title is The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. Hi everyone, welcome back to 100 English Reading Book Challenge, where I challenge myself to read 100 English books. And this is the 7th book I've just read this year. And I read this book 5 star because I can relate with the main character, which is Nora Sid. She has issue with regret of her life. So I would like to review this book. So the main character, Nora Sid, she has issue of regret of her life. So she is helpless and she cannot manage the burden of her life. Her parents dead, her mom's dead, her daddy also, and her kid also dead, and she wasn't have a warm and good relationship with his brother. Maybe she feel lonely and she cannot manage the pressure of her life, and then she decide to kill herself. She has 100 regret of her life, so she decide to kill herself. And then instead of dying, she wakes up in Midnight Library, which is in Mistress Library, in an unknown place, where she met Miss Allen. Miss Allen is school librarian, and then in that library she finds so many bookshelves, and then she also can have opportunity to try another life, different life, different version of life that she could try, the alternative life she can try. But instead of feeling satisfied with the life that she tried, she feel unsatisfied. She doesn't feel fulfilling her life to try another life. And whenever she feel disappointed of that life that she tried, instead of feeling grateful can try another life, she feel ungrateful, feeling regret, feeling disappointed of that life. Whenever she feel disappointed, she will back to Midnight Library, where she try another life over and over, and then until she found the perfect life when she married with Ash. And also she has Molly, their daughter. But she back to the library again, and that's the end of Midnight Library. So long story short, she has a lot of version of different life. Like she married with Dan, her boyfriend, in the life before she decided to die, and then she moved to Australia, and then she met Polar Bee here, and then she has a good relationship with the brother. And her brother, she has successful life as a pop star and anything. She has 100 lives, different life, until also she met the same person like her called Hugo. But after she found perfect life, she found us and also Molly, and then she decided she want that life, and she doesn't want to date again, and she decided to live. She could find the meaning of life. She find the meaning of life, that worth to life despite any burden or hardship. And then she back to the Midnight Library again. Even she feel fulfilled in that life with Ash and also Molly, but she back to the library, and then the end of Midnight Library. That is the end of she could try, she have tried different life, or she have opportunity to live. The Nora Sid and Miss Allen, in that Midnight Library, they have trouble, or they have it's the end of Midnight Library. And then she can live after long time trapped in Midnight Library and have opportunity to try another life. I think we all have those what if moment in our life, like what if I try another job, what if I try another relationship, what if I try another life decision, what if I try another passion, what if I try different life, and etc. But this book is really beautiful. It gives me different perspective of life, how to appreciate little things in our life, how to appreciate life, how to make life worth to life, appreciate little things, little moments in our life despite any problems, because there is no such as perfect life. Even someone has a perfect life, but also they have issue of regret, issue of what if moments in their life. What if I try another life? What if I try another job, another career, another major, another life decision, and etc. So basically, human never feel grateful of their life. So this book is really amazing and beautiful. It gives me perspective to live my life without any regret. And if you have some issue of regret, you carry regret in your life, you need to read this book. And I think it's such a great change to read this book. This book feels like a warm hug telling me that it's okay to be where I am right now. Honestly, it feels like it's kind of healing for me to read this book, and it gives me such a good perspective of life that we can create opportunity to life, we can create new possibility to our future, about our dreams life, anything that we want in life. We got so much chance in the future to create our own opportunity and never feel give up to our life. There are reasons to be alive, and yeah, that's good book to read when you feel hopeless of life, you feel you have regret, and you feel like you have carry burden in your life and feel want to end your life. I think no matter who you are, no matter you love and like your current life and your current condition, there always regret to not try something else. There always regret to not try another decisions and regret about life decisions that we make sometimes. And think about what if we try another life? What if we try another choice of life? But there is no perfect life in this world. We can navigate everything that happens, so that's why never feel hopeless, because there are always opportunity to create, opportunity to make, and we also can build the life that we dream of in the future and never regret of the past mistake or past moment that we don't like. So this book gives you so many reflective and inspiring quotes that make you think your own life, that make you think your own regret, and also give you the feeling of hope and inspiration to build your life, and yeah, like giving you warm hug to your life. It's okay to be where you are right now, and it's really okay to have hardship, and because God always tests you in different situations. But it's okay, there are always so many reasons to life if you try to choose to see in another perspective, which is you have hopeful, trust to God, trust to yourself. I definitely recommend this book if you have such a deep regret of your decision of something, and if you are not happy with your life, if you have issue of regret, not choose some decisions or something, if you have like deep regret, you need to read this book, The Midnight Library. It's not just fiction book, but it's like a reminder for you to appreciate your life, to have, you know, compassion and anything. So I read this book 5 star because I think if you have regret or something, you can find helpful and you can find faith in yourself, in your life. That's all my review of this book. Thank you for watching. See you on another big review.